Hello to all my friends out there. So now for the food. Okay, so I had a really good recipe for chicken, and I thought, wow, tonight is the night. And I also have a really good recipe for some tomato sauce and pasta. So I had half-eaten packages. You guys, my half-eaten packages are packed because if it gets violent, I want to leave, you know? So a whole can of tomatoes would be probably too much, so I'm going to be careful. I don't want to waste my tomatoes. I had tomatoes that I bought 50% off, and I ground them a little bit in the blender because I thought they would taste better. So all that's in there so far is tomatoes and pasta. Let's see if I have enough. Oh, I guess I have more pasta than I thought. This will be good left over. Okay, so now in my great cookbook, the recipe is called, where is that recipe? Pasta in tomato cream sauce. So you need pasta, you need tomatoes. It sells Del Monte diced tomatoes with garlic and onion, but I just used the ones I had. And basil, so I have dry basil, that's good enough. Ooh. So what I'm doing is I'm eating up all my food that's in the half-eaten packages. Okay, now let me heat that for a minute. Okay, so now for the chicken. Yummy, this looks good, you guys. What I had was, I had a big bag of, I should give you a close-up, look. I had a big bag of cornflakes. You know, you might be thinking, wow, you know, I don't want all those stupid cornflakes. Well, if you bundle them up, they're not going to get stale. That goes for the Rice Krispies too. And I've been eating bowls of cornflakes in the middle of the night, and now I made this chicken, and it smells really good. One thing you can do is you can wait until you're really hungry to eat, and then everything will taste really, really tasty. So all you need is chicken, and I bought chicken tenders from Walmart, 2 egg whites. I just use 1 egg. Honey, cornflakes, pepper, Dijon mustard, and garlic powder. So I had everything. So then I made the dipping sauce, and all this is yummy. All this is honey. It tastes good when you make it at home. Honey, mustard, and garlic salt. Okay, so now back to my tomatoes. Okay, so now it calls for whipping cream, but if you don't have any, I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, my stupid earring. I'm sure it'll be fine. I can't find any hoops this size. I'm looking. I'm glad it didn't fall in the iced tea. Oh, no. It's here. So, okay, so it's looking good so far. So now what I want to do is I want to pour, this could be evaporated milk. I just happen to have this because I'm making butter all the time, because I didn't want to get stuck in this pandemic with no good fat. So I'll just pour a little bit in, and then it calls for Parmesan cheese. Yummy, this looks good, you guys. And so I'll just use the Parmesan. I have a lot. I stockpile this stuff. So I'll just pour some in there. Doesn't have to be exact. It's still gonna taste good. So that's an easy dinner made in minutes. All right, yummy. It's very important to eat up all your half-eaten packages. If I don't eat all this, that's okay. I'll eat it tomorrow, the rest tomorrow. It's very, very hot. You know, it's amazing that the pictures turn out as good as they do. It really is. All right, so now, I'm sure this will be delicious. I think the restaurants are pretty much ruined. We better just like resign ourselves to be finding easy recipes. I bought this pasta at Smart and Final. These make tons of pasta, and the pasta is good, so I'll be getting a few more of those. Today when I was at Walmart, I thought, wow, what's going on here? It was like a little maze. Well, what I heard is they're doing this because they're expecting looting. So that is one reason I wanted to get out and get stuff, because, you know, I don't want to be caught in some looting situation. I think that'd be a bit dangerous. My son has told me to stay in the house. All right, let's taste this. That is good. Okay. Now, I want to mention something. This is kind of important. If you don't like the talking, just tune out right about now. Oh, I'll give you my cookie recipe since I have it here. Oh, here's what I was looking for. Here's the cookie recipe. Notice the one comment here. Protect your stuff by hiding it. So if you don't want to keep all your stuff neatly piled up so some thief can come in and load it into the car, that's not a good idea. If you can hide it around, I was robbed. I came home, well, he didn't really get anything. I came home and someone was in the house and he ran past me. It was dark, and my son had hidden the stuff. Don't make it easy for people to get in and out of your house with stuff. The longer they're in there, maybe the neighbors will call the police, possibly. I hope so. Especially if I'm in here too. Okay, false prophets. What did I do with that? All right, let me taste this. That is a good little dinner, and it's cheap. Okay, they're saying they're going to let people go to church. It's very, very dangerous. If you pick up the COVID-19, they're saying now they're not going to resuscitate you. It is not worth it. These plagues never last forever. The bubonic plague didn't last forever. The Spanish flu didn't last forever. This won't last forever. But if you catch it, and if you weaken and die, that's it. So it's better just to be careful. I think that's very dangerous. False prophet. A false prophet breaks the law. Another thing is, a true prophet of the Lord will not lead the flock into danger. Disregard for the Bible. One of the most notorious was Jim Jones. There was a story that he got on top of a high ladder. He threw the Bible down as hard as he could on the floor, and he said, "You don't need that anymore, you have me." At which time the two Adventist ladies ran out of there with their hair on fire. That's a bad sign. Wrongdoing, a false prophet, wrongdoing either known or unknown. Some of them get caught and you know, they're like disgraced. One example was Jim Baker. I used to love his show. For one thing, it was the only thing on before we had cable. But what happened is he got caught for frauding all the old people's money. I think it just got out of hand, and he was unfaithful with the secretary. But anyway, that is a bad sign. Also, when you see a mega wealthy church with way more wealth than the church should generate, that is not good either. Okay, so those are things. It isn't worth it. Don't leave your children without, especially if you're an older woman. I guarantee you. This is one thing about our governor. He said 300 ventilators. No, it was 400 ventilators. We needed 3,000. So anyway, don't think you're going to get resuscitated if you're stupid enough. They're not going to have to persecute the Christians if the Christians do dumb stuff like this, because, you know. Okay, you guys. Oh, I want to make one more mention about the notebooks. If you write the stuff in the notebook, in time the notebooks will really become invaluable. Just check the comments. And then if you see a good one, write it in the notebook. I have lots of them in. I'm on notebook number 3. Okay, you guys, try the chicken, try the tomatoes. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all.